This question was asked by someone on Quora and I have pinned its answer on my profile on Quora, where you may find more such questions that I am answering and find it worthwhile effort. Thanks Quora for giving me this opportunity. This is very existential question. First of all, let us understand Kundalini awakening. In Christian scriptures there exist phenomenon called 7 rugs of the ladder. In African scriptures there exists mention of 7 pillars. In China Buddhism is known by 7 hills. So every awakened person has experienced rising spiral movement in body before awakening. So all have mentioned height ladder, pillar, hills etc. and 7 in numbers in their examples. Since East pioneered in research and spiritual journey, just like West pioneered in scientific research, they were able to exactly pinpoint these 7 as chakras in human body. Science has discovered that there are 7 glands in our body and the area the location of chakras are mentioned in the scriptures. Osho's main contribution to human race is that there left no difference between East and West. A truly globalized world where every country is capable of growing in spirituality and science both. There is no need to visit East and search for a master, and there is no need to move westward for research and science. Internet has done rest of the job. Wiki says, Pingala is the extroverted, active, solar nadi, and corresponds to the right side of the body and the left side of the brain. Ida is the introverted, lunar nadi, and corresponds to the left side of the body and the right side of the brain. When a child is born, then his brain and heart is connected with Sushumna nadi, central nerve out of 3 nerves in spinal cord of human body. After 6 to 7 years of age, this nerve gets collected at bottom of spinal cord as of a snake is resting, and with Sushumna nerves downward movement, stopping of supply of viscous, honey-like consistence, fluid lead it to get collected at bottom, taking spiral movements in the shape of a cone, helps in movement of fluid into the other 2 nerves in left, Ida nerve, and right, Pingala nerve, of it, and it starts moving upward and activates these 7 glands so as to secrete hormones in small amount to manage body health during and after adolescent age. After awakening, the person is again going to become childlike, so there was lesser need of these hormones than in a normal person. So Kundalini awakening is just resetting of the defaults, lesser fluid supply to these 2 glands, hence body becomes weak after awakening, and fluid and Sushumna start rising to attain a level to that with which the body was born. This is denoted as Kundalini awakening by few mystics. This is called as giving rebirth or resurrection of oneself after death of the old, as mentioned in few religions. Jews call it return. As per latest science research in neurology field, I can say that this Sushumna reactivates the claustrum, possibly activated by crown chakra, in brain, which is responsible for our connection with consciousness. Every child is born with active claustrum because the brain was most active during toddler age. With the fall of Sushumna nerve it gets deactivated and it controls the 90% of the brain, so after its deactivation the brain could use only 5% of its capacity. After awakening, this reactivation leads to working of human brain at much higher level, so awakened person can communicate with everyone simultaneously at level of consciousness. This is why Buddha is called as real ruler Shasta or king, because he could control conscious mind of all the kings for the betterment of the people's progress in spiritual world. Chances of women getting awakened need to be discussed in details because of many reasons. 1. Since the cosmic womb, East call it a Shakti, through which the existence, light or Shiva, was born as female in nature, and only through it rebirth is possible, and greater the force of attraction the more is chances of getting rebirth. Male is filled with strong attractive force naturally acting on them, and female naturally has repulsive force instead of attraction force needed for awakening. When the grace of existence comes into action to get one awakened with less effort, it gets activated in male than female. So female needs to sacrifice more, very strong yearning and thirst to get awakened. Recent science has given a clue that there are women who have more male hormones than female hormones. Only such women have better chances at this level, but such female gets engaged in power politics or sports etc. very easily. 2. Good news is that every female is naturally born with 4th chakra as active. It means the Sushumna nerve is already available at heart chakra. This is why female treat male as fools. So there is lesser effort moving Sushumna nerve from 4th to 7th chakra, but more sacrifices needed, like affection towards family, child, parents, home, country etc., to a female to get awakened. This is why we find more female Reiki master and involved in healing, because it belongs to the realms of activation of 6th chakra. My post few dares to conquer zones of spirituality on my blog site for more in detail about chakra and its relation with Western psychology and its growth. WordPress. Philosia. Joshutashu. Philosia _ Joshuto. Philosia. 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 While a male has to put in great efforts all the way from bottom till top, 7 chakras in total. As we grow, we need to become more efficient so as to earn our bread and butter, hence we become robotic. While in our childhood we acted consciously during every act. This is why even the work was relaxing like a play. This awareness that we have lost is needed to be regained or discovered. Osho says at any moment you close your eyes, first you will see thoughts, a layer of thinking all around you, thoughts vibrating, one coming, another going, a crowd, a traffic. Remain silent for a few seconds, and suddenly you will see that thinking is no longer there but dreaming has started. You are dreaming that you have become the president of a country, or you have found a brick of gold on the road, or you have found a beautiful woman or a man, and suddenly you start projecting, dreams start functioning. If you continue dreaming for a long time, one moment will come when you will fall asleep, thinking, dreaming, sleep, and from sleep again to dreaming and thinking. This is how your whole life revolves. Real awareness is not known yet, and that real awareness is what Patanjali says will destroy ignorance, not knowledge, but awareness. We collect knowledge just to befool ourselves and others. Osho, Yoga, the science of the soul. The mind is biggest hurdle in our inner journey. It is helpful too, but only up to a certain altitude. After that it needed to be disconnected from it because then it starts creating more trouble. So just like first stage of rocket engine is left to drop on the earth so that the satellite can be launched in its orbit, our mind too needs to be dropped in subtle way so that even the mind could not recognize being dropped. Awareness meditation is of great help in getting this job done. Osho says the deep problem is, how to become aware, how not to be unconscious. From where to start? Don't try to fight with some very deep-rooted habit. You will be defeated. Start with very neutral habits. For example, you go for a walk, just be aware that you are walking. Try to walk with witnessing consciousness. Awareness meditation is the way worked for me, and I tried it first during brushing my teeth in the morning after trying 8 to 10 meditations over a period of 15 years. So there is no need to reinvent the circle for you. Maybe you too find it suitable otherwise. With dynamic meditation and or Kundalini in the evening it is suitable for most of the people. There are 110 other meditation techniques discovered by Indian mystic Gorakhnath about 500 years before and further modified by Osho for contemporary people that one can experiment, and the suitable one could be practiced in routine life. Osho International Online, OIO, provides facility to learn these from your home, through Osho Meditation Day at €20 per person. OIO rotate times through 3 time zones: NY, Berlin and Mumbai. You can pre-book according to the convenient time for you. Osho International Online, OIO, provides facility to learn these from your home apart from above. 1. There is Osho evening meeting streaming which can be accessed every day at local time starting 6:40 p.m., of which Osho says that he wants his people to view it all over the world, and these days it is possible, and 16 of the meditations mostly with video instructions and so much more on osho.com/meditate. 2. There is a 7 days free trial also for people who would like to first try it out. This is an opportunity for learning and knowing Osho through these sannyasins who lived in his presence and brought to life his words in best possible quality in all formats. Disciples of Jesus left him alone in last minutes, but Osho's disciples remained with him till he left his body willingly after working, till last day, for all of us to get enlightened. Jesus tried hard till last minute, before being caught, to teach meditation to his disciples. As per St. John's Gospel, Jesus used word sit to transfer his meditative energy to them and went on to pray God, but on returning he found them sleeping. He tried 2 times again but in vain. Even today Zen people use word sit for meditation, and they're saying sit silently, do nothing, season comes and the grass grows by itself green. His message is purely that of Buddha, the message consists of awareness. He shouts again and again, beware. And remember, the word beware consists of 2 words, be aware. He says again and again, remain awake. But he has to translate it into Jewish metaphors. Hi. I write my comments from my personal experiences of my inner journey. This post may include teachings of mystics around the world that I found worth following even today. For more about me and to connect with me on social media platforms, have a look at my Linktree website for connecting with my social media links, or subscribe my YouTube channel and or listen to the podcasts, etc.